Certainly one of the most beautiful structures. Now it's sent it down to David.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the 4. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. To the middle, from the line, and there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Simmons. And both these teams rely on low post offense doors in a size-on-size matchup. What can make the difference?
Well, smart passing is one of the keys, Kevin. You have to be able to enter the ball into the low post in a way that puts that big in a position to score it. The ball's got to be moving. Can you get it side to side and get the ball inside at the appropriate time?
Harden finds Shamet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brooklyn with the rebound. In transition, here come the Nets. KD's got the ball. He trains the quick shot.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Simmons against Harden. And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Harden after Ben Simmons' bucket. And stolen by Simmons. Milton kicks to Simmons. Back to Milton. Shoots over Shamet. Stolen by Durant. It's 2-on-1. And that one's good. Shamet.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Here's Griffin after Ben Simmons' bucket. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harden scanning the floor. Durant down low. Working on Green. Here's Jordan. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Simmons passes to Embiid. Over Jordan. Embiid, no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Here's Simmons. To the left side wing. Griffin against Embiid. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Harden the pass to Shamet. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. It's stolen by Milton. Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Pass to Harris. From the corner. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Durant up top. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got his second bucket.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Up top, Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Here's KD over Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Now, Kevin Durant is an absolute nightmare for defenses. And if you're the opposing coach and he starts to take over, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this guy? This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
So at the end, and chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that...
For me, it comes with blocking criticism.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here.
It's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Hill is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris outside. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harris. To the paint. Here's Claxton. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Outside for Curry. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Irving passes to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Hill inside. He's covered by Irving. Korkmaz, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
James Harden, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Now, here is Harden. He's guarded closely, and that one, good. Claxton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Hill. Pass to Maxey. And the layup falls.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Harden outside. the pass to Claxton. Over Howard. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. Korkmaz, no good. Nets leading by 3. Feeds to Harden. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris comes in for Korkmaz. Danny Green, he's checked in for George Hill. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown.
And a nice mix of strength and agility. Harris able to explode for the slam.
55 seconds left in the first half. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Griffin. And it's Jordan to top the key. Shamet with it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. There's 10 seconds left now here in the second. But tried by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. Thanks for joining.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Landry Shamet. Then it's Harden, and it's Jordan in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Harris looking it over. Dishes it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. A shot that time, not on target. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And here they go. And KD throws it down.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Up top, Griffin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one drops.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Passes it to Green. Back to Milton. Simmons against Griffin. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Simmons against Harden. Over Simmons. Harden's shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 4. There's the lob for Harris. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-point.
Oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Maxey's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Here's Hill. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers.
I'll tell you, George Hill doesn't get nervous just because he's outsized. I love his aggressiveness in the paint.
Lets it go from 14. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hill drives in. Embiid inside. Bucket is good. And it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
51 seconds left in the third. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Hill looking it over. Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Irving, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
I think you know that Kyrie Irving has such great love and passion for the game of basketball. This guy is on fire to get better.
Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for George Hill. The shot by Curry, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Count it. Claxton's got 6.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
It's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Howard is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Curry. And it's Thybulle in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Howard finds Thybulle. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets trail by 6. Here's Harden. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's Green. Harris passes to Harden. Over Maxey. Harden, that's good.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Joe Harris.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons dishes to Harris. He feeds it to Embiid. 4 on the clock, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin's checked in for Green. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Brown. Now Kevin Durant. And there's the feed to Jordan. And the rejection by Embiid. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
And here's Harden. The high post shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Simmons looking around. There's the dish to Harris. Outside, Simmons. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Nets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Griffin can't get it to go in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Basket counts. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Simmons against Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Durant down low. Working on Green. Jordan trying to free himself up. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside Curry. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Nets have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Embiid against Jordan. Curry deciding where to go with it. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for James Harden. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Milton. On the top of the key. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons. On deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range, off the mark. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this. Welcome to Philadelphia, the birthplace of America. And as things get
Hey, Kevin, with this
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Simmons. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. On offense, here are the Bucks. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Harris, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now here's Simmons. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And it's the Bucks on the break. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Inside, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Simmons passes to Embiid. He gets it in there.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now Holiday. And the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 to shoot. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. From the baseline. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Lopez with the steal. Here's Giannis. 13 feet away. Here's Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Green. Antetokounmpo, no good. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Curry. The 76ers with another miss. One-on-one here. Here's Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got his second basket of the game. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Hill comes in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
So it's the Bucks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Middleton finds Portis. It's hauled in by Harris.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Here's Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Bobby Portis.
Look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
And Embiid drops them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Teague can't hit. And here are the 76ers now. Popped up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now, here's Thibault. Got a hand on it.
Well, you know defense is Tucker's calling card. He will pester you, aggravate you, get up in your jersey, make you think twice about trying to shoot over him.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Teague, the pass to Portis. He dishes it to Tucker. Back to Portis. Outside Teague. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Portis can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Howard, good. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's the lob at Kumbo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's Howard. He has 6. Curry passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez inside. Defended by Thibault. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris is checked in for Green, and it's Hill in for Maxey. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton, and it's Drew Holiday in for Antetokounmpo. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher, of course.
And Lopez throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Holiday against Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both good from the line that time.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
DiVincenzo against Hill. Embiid wide open. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Embiid's got 8.
Oh, this is the confidence the big man Embiid brings to the table. No hesitation shooting off the pass.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Back to Holiday. And no good. AT that time from Curry. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Stopping on a dime. Harris knocks it down. The pull-up. Another shot was awesome.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And Joel Embiid, the mega-talented center. He'll get into it with the opposition. Thanks for joining.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the court for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, I love how Embiid ran the floor there. I mean, he found his spot and finished strong.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. From the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lopez with the steal. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Outside for Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket for Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday surveying the floor. Passes it to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. To the paint. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
To the wing right side. Embiid, the pass to Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his first 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. But he recovers it. On the wing, Holiday. Giannis outside. Pass to Lopez. A second chance effort. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Giannis. Here's Lopez. Guarded by Embiid. And the dunk by Giannis.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Simmons looking it over. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Can't get it to fall.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Middleton. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Outside, Simmons. And there's the pass to Harris. Fires from the wing. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. 5 seconds left to play in the third. And stolen by Portis. No good on that one. The third quarter comes to a close. 76ers lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Howard is out there with Embiid. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Korkmaz checked in for Joel Embiid. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Teague comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Howard. Up and in on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
It's Portis high post. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Deflected by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Teague against Hill. Teague the pass to Portis. And Hill over to help. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Portis. The shot from the low post is good.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Hill looking it over. Passes to Korkmaz. Now Howard. And stolen by Portis. Teague the pass to Connaughton. Hill against Teague. Pass to Portis. The kick out to Teague. And the 3 off target.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Bucks trail by 5. To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Philadelphia. Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Teague. Hill against Holiday. Hill dishes to Howard. Makes it off the glass. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Middleton right side. 4 on the shot clock. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry comes in for Maxey. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
Not just a jump shooter. Harris is also comfortable looking to score from these spots, too.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside Curry. Here's Harris. That one, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. To tie it up. The kick out to Holiday. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
Curry passes to Simmons. Oh, and he almost had up. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Misses the shot. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Collins. And it's Snell in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Harris kicks to Simmons. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Curry can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Lob pass to Capella. That one doesn't drop. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Simmons passes to Embiid. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Snell dishes to Capella. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And the dunk by Capella.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Embiid. And Simmons slams it in.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Here's Young. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And a change for the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Up again. It's good on the putback. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Embiid against Capella. Shot clock at 6. Collins. He can't get that one to fall. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Hunter, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Rebounded by Capella.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And it's Simmons penetrating. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Capella. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Shot by Collins, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Count the basket.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Here's Young after Ben Simmons' bucket. And here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Milton. Embiid. No good with the layup. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go... And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Tony Snell. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2. Here's Maxey. Here's Thibault. And it's all evened up.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in. Maxey passes to Thibault. Feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stop.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Right side, Williams. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Williams has got the game tied up here for Atlanta. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's Thibault in the corner. Here's Curry. The wing jumper off target.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And stolen by Howard. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks leading, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
The 76ers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
Here is Williams. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Low block shot on the way, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Green, he's checked in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Dunn. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Embiid finds Simmons. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Young with the ball. Now Green defending. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now the pass to Harris. Over Young. Harris's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. Now Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Here's Simmons. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. They were a determined team in the second quarter, and you saw it come across on the scoreboard. And from what we saw... And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it. Woo, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, finds himself wide open and drills it. Harris has got his second basket.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Young, right side. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green, and it's Hill in for Simmons. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for John Collins. Kevin Huerter comes in for Tony Snell. Lou Williams is checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's done in for Young. Howard finds Curry. Howard in the post. He's guarded by Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Korkmaz is checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Chris Dunn. And he gets, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
When you're talking about Gallinari, he's always been a solid three-point shooter. Very consistent over the course of his career.
Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. 1:53 left in the third. 6 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. From deep. It's not going to go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. 1:15 left to play here in the third. And Okongwu slams it in.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Bible on the wing. The dish to Embiid. And it's blocked.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And Okongwu slams it in.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustment. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Here's Milton. Lays it up and banks it in. Milton's got his first points in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Huerter. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. He feeds it to Okongwu. Misses from short range. The 76ers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Hey, if Huerter can beat defenders with the dribble drive, they can't crowd him on the perimeter.
Williams with the steal. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 7. And we're just moments away. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Atlanta, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Curry. Young with the ball. Lob pass to Capella. That one doesn't drop. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Harris kicks to Curry. But he gets it back. He lobs it up, and Simmons slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Passes it to Collins. And it's off from three-point range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Embiid kicks to Harris. 18 feet out, and the 76ers tack on two more.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Embiid kicks to Curry. To tie it up. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bogdanovich lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young up top. Over Curry. Young's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3. Shoots off the step back. The shot by Curry, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Young's shot is off. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Curry against Young. And good that time.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And contact on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry against Young. Count it. Good. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Simmons against Collins. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harris inside the line. Rebounded by Capella. And here's Young. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Young is double. Curry with the steal. Feeds it to Embiid. Curry looking around. The three. Gets the three to fall. Here's Bogdanovich. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And just about to get underway as the starting fives head. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Luwawu. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harden in at the one spot.
Oh, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
Here's Luwawu, defended by Milton. And Luwawu gets it to go. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
Harden surveying the D. Durant down low, covered by Green. The shot by KD, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Simmons, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
With Ben Simmons, his wheelhouse is in close. The closer he is, the more dangerous he is.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Out to KD. That three off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Now Simmons following Durant's three-point attempt. And here is Simmons. Embiid wide open. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Here's Shamet. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Harden against Howard. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Moves back up. Howard kicks to Embiid. Outside Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. It's another look. Embiid, no good. Nets trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Hill against Harden. Hill dishes to Embiid. It's back to Hill. The pass to Thibault. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Landry Shamet. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz checked in for Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Hill.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden. Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Harris. Left side, Irving. Outside, Green. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Curry. Here's Korkmaz over Irving. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got on out there with Harden. Then it's Green, then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Harden outside. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Brown against Curry. Shot from free throw range, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Harris misses. The 76ers leading by 6. Over to the wing. Here's Maxey. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Harden finds Brown. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, Maxey grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Howard with the stuff.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden the pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. Howard with the steal. Here's Thibault. Finished off the break. And now a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Green. The kick out to Brown, pass to Irving, and stolen by Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition, and that's a mindset but also activity and energy display.
Here's Irving. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Harris. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Brown.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 12 points on that basket from Irving. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Embiid. Down low, here's Harris. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Irving. High post, KD. He's against Green.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Right side, Irving. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 2 on the clock, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And so it's the... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studio. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Jack, I asked as the president. Thanks for joining.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Milton finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 18. Outside for Jordan. Offline with his three. Now the 76ers with it. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Outside, Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Defense is right there. Out to Harris. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 20.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Passes it to Jordan. KD with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Durant's got his first basket.
Boy, what a graceful athlete. I mean, Durant does a beautiful job moving and slicing through that defense, getting a high percentage shot there.
Embiid against Jordan. Embiid, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Simmons looking around. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got 10.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Luwawu, the pass to Harden. There's the pass to Durant. Here's Griffin. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Embiid with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Embiid.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
1:52 left in the third. Pass to Griffin. Embiid trying to break loose. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Inside, Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris misses. Nets trail by 18. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Here's Embiid. And Jordan sends it back. They retain possession. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got his third bucket of the night. Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. It's stolen by Harris. Simmons with it. He's got 10. Pass to Milton. Here's Harris, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Axie's checked in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Here's Korkmaz. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Claxton. No points in the game yet for him. Left side, Brown. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Philadelphia with an 18-point lead as the... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. It's Brown with the drive. He gets that one. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Hill against Irving to the middle. It's stolen by Brown. The shot's good. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Green comes in for Korkmaz, and Curry subbed in for Maxey. Hill kicks to Harris. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Over Harris. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Buries it from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 14.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Outside Irving. Harris passes to Irving. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And then for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Philadelphia leading by 14. Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. And it's James Harden with the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Durant, wide open, he fires. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Focus, intense focus. Durant has bundles of it. Once he catches the rock, the first thing on his mind is let it go.
And a wide open look for Simmons. Off target from three-point range. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joel Embiid.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
From 18 feet away, Harris inside the line. Rebounded by the Nets.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The three from Harden. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Fires for three. But they recover it. Harris outside. Passes to Simmons. From downtown. So the 76ers win it. This was all right, David. Thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Over the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined in the payday.
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Simmons inside. Covered by Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Harris. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
With the scoring ability that Tobias Harris has, he can look to be even more aggressive. All the skills to be a go-to guy.
Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Now Simmons pass to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Back to Embiid. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Lopez passes to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And Curry has it in the corner. The putback, and Embiid is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
That's a great drive from Drew Holiday, using that blazing speed to his advantage.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Green. Back to Embiid. Not going to go that time. Good D by Giannis. Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Simmons against Giannis. And Simmons kicks to Green. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Embiid's got 6. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Lopez with the bucket.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. The drive by Simmons. Offensive rebound on the wing, Green. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Milton. Great D that time from Portis.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
59 seconds left in the first. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Milton finds Howard. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Hill. Misses off the right iron.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. There's 18 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
To end the run, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game. And
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. And there's Hill, and it's Maxey in at the 2 spot.
And how about Giannis putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use to help come up with the steal?
Here's Hill. The putback. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Connaughton, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Portis in the post. Embiid's there. Portis, the pass to Connaughton. Clock at 4. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And here is Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Portis. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Harris inside the line. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bucks leading by 15. On the pass to Connaughton. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's stolen by Green. Now the 76ers on the break. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Green.
And love watching Simmons run the floor, just eating up so much space in so little time. And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Middleton outside. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Makes it off the glass.
Chris Middleton has the size in this league that you need to finish on the inside. Way to get that one up quick.
Simmons with it. Dishes it to Green. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 8 points.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Pass to Harris. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. Harris misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lopez passes to Forbes. Clock at 6. Back to Lopez. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Here's Thibault. And so it's Milwaukee holding it. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 15. And that does it for our...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Lopez. Good D by Embiid.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Count it. 8 points for Tobias Harris.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Middleton. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Out to Harris. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Here's Holiday. Here's Middleton. Kick out to Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Lopez finds Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. And it's blocked by Simmons. To the inside. And the rejection by Giannis. Fast break, Milwaukee. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's got 10 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Keeps it alive, and staying with the play, Middleton.
And Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Giannis against Simmons. Out to Harris. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green, and it's Hill in for Seth Curry. Tries from 16. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Hill. And that's now 6 points for Ben Simmons. Now here is Holiday. 11 points in the game. Middleton outside. Lopez right side. Pass to DiVincenzo. From deep. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers trail by 18. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Middleton. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. He has 6.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Simmons against Holiday. Count that one.
And loves to operate around the rim. Simmons' tall frame helps him to beat defenders.
Now DiVincenzo. Lopez. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. George Hill out there with Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Portis in the post. Working on Howard. Portis can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Maxey. Passes it to Howard. Shoots over Portis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Harris has checked in. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Portis finds Tucker. Teague up top. Outside Portis. From outside off the mark. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Harris. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Teague the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The pass to Howard. And here's Maxey. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bucks leading by 12. Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Teague feeling it out a bit. Pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Out to Harris. Pulls up on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. So both teams changing it up here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here is Forbes. Passes it to Portis. No good that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Curry. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
It's Portis high post. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trail by 12. Green kicks to Simmons. They kick it out to Green. And there's the pass to Harris. Over to the left wing. Embiid wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Bucks leading by 12. Right wing. Takes the three. Rebound by the 76ers.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Embiid throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Curry with a wide open look. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Connaughton, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Harris wide open. He shoots another three for Philadelphia.
And Tobias says, I'll take you home.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Middleton outside. Takes a three. And Portis throws it down.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. And with tip.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Young, and it's Bogdanovich in at shooting guard. Here's Collins. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Collins has got the game going with his first points of the game for Atlanta. Outside, Simmons. Harris trying to get free. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Simmons. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you see how comfortable Simmons is. I mean, he has the size and touch to be effective down there.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Lob pass to Capella. He can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. And that one, good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Stolen by Cowan. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young's shot is good. Young's got his second basket.
He is smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Simmons finds Embiid. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Young with the steal. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Outside Collins. Young against Simmons. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:52 left to play here in the first. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
So embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Simmons against Young. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Harris, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Young taking his time here. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
3 for 4 to start. I mean, he's going to try to keep this streak going as long as he can.
Outside, Simmons. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Poked away. Hawks passing it around. And there it is for him.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. The Hawks trailing. 23 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Young kicks to Capella. To the wing right side. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Can't connect from short range.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Williams. Gallinari is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in a 2-guard. Passes to Embiid. Howard trying to free himself up. Okongwu grabs the board. Embiid's gone 1 of 3 on the night. The pass to Gallinari. Embiid with the steal. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Gallinari leading the charge. Tries to keep it alive. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Some changes for Philadelphia. Curry comes in for Joel Embiid. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Howard with it. Outside for Curry. They grab their own miss. Howard, the pass to Maxey. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go smaller than this one. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. He also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And here's Maxey. On the wing, Milton. Maxey passes to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Williams looking over the floor. Okongwu with it, working on Howard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Curry has it in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Williams up on top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Okongwu at the elbow. Drops in the layup for 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Maxey. Outside for Curry. Howard in the post, working on Williams. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. And the 76ers also making a change. Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. Howard, the pass to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, get a bucket.
Now Hunter. He dishes it to Gallinari. Feeds to Okongwu. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Simmons comes in for Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Curry. And it's Hill in for Maxey. Hawks passing it around. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. 44 seconds left here in the second. And finished off by Collins.
And with a good feel for the game, Bogdanovich is able to effectively read the defense's pick-and-roll coverage.
Now here is Hill. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Simmons against Collins. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this, and he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hot.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And
if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. The drive by Simmons. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks leading by 5. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Simmons. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Simmons kicks to Green. Down low. It's stolen by Capella. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Young passes to Capella. Embiid with the steal. Green with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from outside.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdan Bogdanovic. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he is checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Simmons.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Here's Okongwu. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Okongwu's now got 10 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
In the corner, it's Harris from the arc. And the 76ers get it back. Over Gallinari. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Harris.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers trail by 5. 1:06 left here in the third quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Williams against Curry. Curry with the steal. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Williams. Then for the 76ers, Maxey comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hills subbed in for Korkmaz. And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Chris Dunn. The 76ers also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defensive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 1.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Atlanta calls timeout. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young outside. Outside Collins. And finished off by Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
For 3, Harris. It's off. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The 76ers trailing. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. They kick it out to Green. Outside, Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. The shot comes out, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Collins. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Here's Hill. Embiid trying to break loose. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Hill. And for the Hawks, they're shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here's Young. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Hill kicks to Embiid. Atlanta with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's his center. He knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Up top, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Young outside. Here's Collins. And the call. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Outside Hill. Inside, Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Philadelphia also making some changes. Harris comes in for Hill, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. Simmons against Young. Gallinari in the corner. A 3. And Simmons with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Simmons dishes to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. That's 10 points for Tobias Harris.
Wow, and slowly but surely, Harris is learning what it takes to become a leader. When this team needs him to step up, he has no issue dominating possession.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're leading by 3. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Clint Capella.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
The try by Simmons. Tries from 10. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Joel Embiid.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Count it!
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Here's Herter. Embiid with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
See, what you can appreciate about Simmons is his all-around game. I mean, he can score, he can pass, I mean, he can rebound, and he does it all at an efficient rate. Yeah, good job, bro. I mean, it's this close. The team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotion.